y'all remember that Dubai trip? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nadale and I make videos on makeup, motherhood and lifestyle. So if that's something you're interested in, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Okay, so y'all remember that Dubai trip that I took in April for my birthday / anniversary celebration? Okay, well, it went a little bit like this. So I actually have been keeping a secret from you guys. I have been present but not really present on my platforms, and there is a very good reason, which you probably heard in the background just now. I am officially a mom of two. I know. I was pregnant this whole entire time, but I was keeping it under wraps. Only close friends and family knew, and some of my mutuals on socials. But I have been pregnant this whole time. I have a beautiful baby girl. So in this video, I just want to catch you guys up, let you know all about this pregnancy. So we're gonna cover the foreshadowing events that happened, how I found out I was pregnant, how I got pregnant, how I found out I was pregnant. We're gonna cover baby girl's name, the meanings behind it, how I chose her name. If you want to see the full length videos of me getting ready for the hospital, her clothing haul, if you want to see my labor and delivery vlog, then stay tuned for that because those videos will be coming up soon. So how I found that I was pregnant, right? I was editing the Dubai vlog and it was taking mad long. Like, I'm talking like days. I'm sitting at the chair and I'm trying to edit a video, but I couldn't sit for a long time for nothing. Like, I was getting tired, I was getting sleepy, my back was hurting, I just couldn't understand what was happening. So I went to my husband and I said, you know, I've been feeling kind of off. Like, I'm just laying down because I don't feel too good, right? So he kind of had an inkling of what probably will happen to that, because trust me when I tell you, I don't know about other women, but I'm the type of person who knows the exact moment, the exact hour when conception happens. I don't know. Like, my body, I didn't even know I was that in tune with my body, but it's like I haven't been wrong. I was right for Nasir, and I was definitely right in this instant, because girl, we had too much fun on that trip. We had too much fun. I'm telling you, Dubai is like the best trip I ever had in my life. And now it really is, because that's when I got pregnant with baby girl, and I will never ever forget that trip. It's always going to be a story to tell her that she was conceived in Dubai, my little Dubai baby. Okay, so, and I always wanted a girl. If you have followed me on this channel, I said this before, just having a nice little mini me, I just thought that would be like really good to have. I think most women want girls too, but I don't know, I could be wrong about that. But I was so happy to find out that I was having a girl. Now, to find out I was pregnant is a different story. Okay, so I told him, you know, we have this wedding to go to, we have to travel all the way to Louisiana, I'll just take a test when I come back. This man could not wait. Okay, he left work. Okay, he works from home, but he left, went and got a pregnancy test and came back. So now this pregnancy test is haunting me. Okay, so now I have to take it. So I couldn't sleep all night, and then next morning I decided to take it like bright and early. So I was so nervous about seeing that positive. Yes, I kind of had an inkling, but then it was real after seeing full-blown pregnant written on that test. Okay, so my husband, I don't know if he was praying or if he was stretching or what he was doing, but I brought the test to him and I showed it to him, and he was trying so hard to contain his excitement, because he could tell that I was like, instead of like, yay. So he was just like, how you feel? I was like, I don't know. We were talking about having another kid for the longest, and God was like, you need a little push, here you go. Because I was so afraid of having another C-section, you guys. Nas was a C-section, emergency C-section baby, and it was very traumatic. I I haven't spoken about it on this channel, but I might do it just to compare my two experiences, because with baby girl it was a scheduled C-section. So after I told him, I was like, okay, can we just like give me some time to process, let's not really tell anybody. Tell me why I went to take a nap and my sister-in-law was calling me, screaming from the top of her lungs, congratulations! And I was like, for what? She was like, Jade told me y'all having another baby, and I was like, this ninja couldn't keep his mouth shut for 2 seconds. But he was like, when I said let's keep it on the low, he thought I was talking about other people and not close family, which I didn't mind that she knew. I just didn't have the time to process what was about to happen for the next 9 months and the rest of our lives, you know what I mean? So after I told my husband, my mom was also spending some time with us, so I told her like right after, because she was in the house with us and she kind of knew as well because of the symptoms I was saying that I had. And I also had heart palpitations, and I only have that like during pregnancy. So I had it for Naz, and then I had it for her as well. So my mom kind of knew, and so she was already calculating if I was pregnant in this month, at which month I would have the baby. Oh my goodness. And then we had to tell Nasir, which I wish I had recorded, but I didn't, because I feel like it was like a really like intimate moment, so I didn't want to like put a camera in his face or anything like that. But he was so receptive, he was happy. He was saying it was a girl from the jump, okay? Like it's almost like he knew. Like they say that little kids can always tell the gender of babies, but I'm telling you, he was like on it and he never changed, he never switched up, never said anything other than it's a girl. So I didn't know I was pregnant, obviously, but on the flight back from Dubai, for some reason the airline didn't have a seat for me, so I couldn't sit next to my husband. So they actually upgraded my seat to Comfort Plus, I think it's called. Anyway, I was sitting next to an IO psychologist, which is like my dream job, okay? I've never met a real IO psychologist in real life. You know, small talk happens when you're on a long ass flight. So I was asking him how he got into the field. He was telling me he has business in Dubai, all of this stuff. We're chopping it up. So he's telling me about his children and asking me if I had any children. So I was like, yes, I have a boy. I'm excited to go back home and see him. You know, my husband and I have been talking about having more children, but I'm nervous. He was like, now is the time. You're probably even pregnant right now. I said, what? When he said that, I literally stopped in my tracks, because I was like, wouldn't that be funny if I was really pregnant right now? Girl, you were really pregnant, like right then and there. You were really pregnant right then and there. But we connected on LinkedIn, so I was like, I need to come back 9 months later and be like, you were so right, I was actually pregnant. So for this pregnancy, I didn't have a gender reveal because so many of my family is like in Dominica. My friends are in different parts of the states, even my sister and my cousin. So I was like, you know what, I'm not going to have a gender reveal like in person, but we'll do a virtual one. So my sister-in-law did a really cute gender reveal, and I'll show it to you guys if I can find the footage of it. But it was so nice.
What do we have here? Wait! Turn that thing back on! It's a what? What is it?
It's too fast! How could you even tell what's on?
I can tell.
Back!
Too late, I'm in the 40s. Gotta go around the horn. It's faster.
Back!
Too late, I'm in the 40s. Gotta go around the horn. It's faster.
Hey, watch it!
To infinity and beyond!
Oh, I'm so...
I honestly wasn't considering any other sex but a girl. I knew I was having a girl too, just like Naz. I never switched up, except for like the last part when she was trying to trick me right before the gender reveal, and I got really nervous because I was like, I have absolutely no boy names. All I've been thinking about is girl. If I have a boy, I have no idea what I'm going to do, because 2 boys would be a lot for me, because boys have a lot of energy. So I was like, Lord, please let me have a little girl. I always wanted a girl. I love Naz, but I think having a girl and a boy and a girl is the perfect combo. In this pregnancy, it was so much smoother. I'm telling you, like, My doctors were amazing. I had 3 doctors. My sister-in-law also recommended them to me. They were so attentive. They never rushed me. Every appointment I felt like I was the only patient that they had to see. They remembered me. They asked about, you know, things in my personal life, what I was doing for the holidays. Like, they gave me information that they felt I should know. They recommended me to other centers, like if I experienced postpartum, I should go here. If I need a physical therapist, I should go there. They were so amazing. It was 1 female and 2 males. Mwah. Each and every one was amazing. So this time around I was having a scheduled C-section because they do not allow you to have vaginal after you have a C-section. If I had to do a vaginal birth, they would have to refer me to somewhere else. And after you've connected with doctors after all those months, you really don't want to go to a new doctor for your birth. So I was like, I already kind of knew that once I had a C-section, the rest of my babies would have to be C-section babies as well. And yes, I was very nervous about that, but hey, what could I do, right? But this experience, you know, I had to go down a rabbit hole on TikTok, because TikTok, like the ladies on TikTok will give you the real, and most of them were saying that they had very traumatic first-time experiences with emergency C-sections, but a scheduled C-section really healed their trauma. And I agree 110%. So when you see that vlog, you will see how well I was taken care of, how everything was so organized, everything was a slower pace, and everybody just know what they had to do. They were expecting me. I pre-registered and everything. My nurses were remarkable, amazing. Shout out to Northside Hospital, because if you need to make a baby in Atlanta, Georgia, then I'm telling you, that's where you need to be. So I would say that experience really cured my trauma from that first C-section and the next baby I have, because if I have another baby, it will definitely be at Northside. Her name is Nalia, and it spells Naleah. We have the same letters in our name, except for my name is Nadale, it has a D, and hers is Nalia, it has an H. And obviously the letters are not in the same order, but it is Nalia, like earlier with an N. I just spelled it differently, and the way I spelled it, Naleah, is because I wanted it to have 6 letters, because my name has 6 letters, my husband's name has 6 letters, Nasir's name has 6 letters. So I was like, let's just keep it going. Okay, so her name will have 6 letters as well. So her first name is Nalia, her middle names are Janae and Sarai. So Nalia, Janae, Sarai, and then her last name, obviously. Her name has several meanings. One of them is successful. All the meanings are positive. My husband really was struggling with whether or not we should pick that name because of all of the different meanings we were coming across. It wasn't like one solid meaning, but we ended up going with it because I think Nasir really had the final say. Okay, he was like Nalia, Nalia, Nalia the entire pregnancy. So we were like, I was like, he already accustomed of saying it, we're just gonna go with it. I really like it, and it's very like feminine and soft, so I really like that. I really care about names. I care about names, the meaning of names, how they sound with different accents, because my people, they can mash up a name, you hear me? But yeah, I take a bunch of things into consideration, and I definitely want to choose a name that both me and my husband love. We were struggling between 2 names, Nazara and Nalia, but at the end of the day I went with Nalia because Nazara was a little bit too close, and I find the Z in Zara was a little bit too harsh, and I really wanted her name to be like soft, feminine, you know. And truly, I did not make that decision until I was like in the hospital having to sign her birth certificate information. That's when I finally chose her name. It was like down to the very last minute. I'm talking about it was time for us to leave the hospital type of thing. And that's when I finally made the decision. Okay, so now is the time that everybody has been waiting for. Here she is. Here she is, my beautiful baby girl. She is a girl mom, okay? Okay, you guys, that's all I have for this video. I was a bit nervous. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I intend on making obviously motherhood content. That's one of my pillars on this channel, so expect to see baby girl a lot more because she's part of my life. And I just have a message for any moms out here who had a traumatic birthing experience the first time. Please don't be discouraged. If you really do want to expand and grow your family, just give it to God, girl. Okay, pray about it. And especially if you're having a scheduled C-section the second time, I feel like your experience will be a lot more organized, or a lot less hectic. You will still have anxiety, because I definitely still had anxiety, but I am really grateful to how smooth everything ran. My doctors kept reassuring me that this time would be different. Everything will feel a lot more organized, slow paced, and everything would go well, and it did. Well, most of it, but we'll get to that story time. When you guys see my labor and delivery vlog, then you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I enjoyed making this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.